Hello my friends, welcome back to our channel, a safe place where we talk about the real threats facing older adults today and, most importantly, how to protect yourself. Today we are going to talk about one of the most common and dangerous scams out there, phishing and account takeover. If you have ever received a strange email, a text message that looked like it was from your bank, or even a phone call urging you to act now, then you have already seen how this scam begins. This episode will break down exactly how these scams work, the tricks criminals use, and step by step how you can protect yourself. So grab a cup of tea, sit back, and let's dive in together. And before we get started, don't forget to like this video, share it with a friend who might need it, and subscribe to our channel so you never miss an update. Your support helps us reach more seniors and keep our community safe. Phishing is a fancy word for a simple trick. Scammers pretend to be someone you trust, like your bank, social security, or even a delivery company, and they try to phish for your private information. They do this by sending fake emails, fake text messages, or making phone calls that sound official. If they succeed, they can steal your login details, your username, password, or those little one-time codes your bank sends you. Once they have those, they can log in as you. That's what we call account takeover. And when criminals take over your account, they can change your password, lock you out, transfer your money, or even open new credit cards in your name. This can happen to anyone, but scammers often target older adults because they believe seniors are more trusting or less familiar with technology. That's why it's so important we learn how to spot these tricks. Let's walk through what a typical phishing attack looks like. First, the message arrives. You might get an email that says, "Dear customer, your account will be locked unless you confirm your information right now," or a text that says, "Suspicious activity detected, click this link to secure your account." Sometimes it's even a phone call where a person claims to be a bank employee. Next comes the urgency trap. Scammers don't want you to think. They want you to panic, so the message always feels urgent. Do this now or you'll lose your account. If you click the link, you're taken to a website that looks just like your bank's page. But it's a fake. When you type in your username and password, the scammers capture it instantly. With your login details, the criminals sign into your real account. The first thing they often do is change the password so you can't get back in. Next, they may transfer money, apply for loans, or open new cards in your name. Scary, isn't it? But don't worry, there are clear steps you can take to defend yourself. Here are the warning signs every senior should keep in mind. The message or call asks you to share your password or security code, which real banks will never do. The email or text contains spelling mistakes or strange wording. The web address looks a little off. Maybe it has an extra letter or a weird symbol. The message uses fear and pressure. Do this immediately, your account will be frozen, you'll lose benefits. If you see these signs, stop right there. Don't click, don't reply, and don't give away any codes. Now let's get practical. Here's what you can do starting today to keep yourself safe. First, don't click the link. If you get an email or text about your bank, don't use the link in the message. Instead, open your browser and type the bank's website directly, or call the number printed on your debit card. Second, never share codes or passwords. No real bank or government agency will ever ask you for your one-time passcode over the phone. If someone does, hang up. Third, use strong, unique passwords. Don't use the same password for multiple accounts. If remembering them is hard, consider using a password manager. Your children or a trusted family member can help set this up. Fourth, turn on two-factor authentication. This adds an extra lock on your account. Ideally, use an authenticator app instead of text messages, because criminals sometimes steal phone numbers with a trick called SIM swapping. Fifth, set up alerts. Ask your bank to send you text or email alerts for any transaction. That way, if someone tries to spend your money, you'll know right away. And sixth, talk about it. If something feels suspicious, tell your spouse, your children, or a trusted friend. Don't be embarrassed. Scammers are professionals and they try to trick everyone. Maybe you clicked on a bad link, or maybe you gave out your password before you realized it was a scam. It happens. The key is acting fast. Change your passwords immediately, and do this from a safe device, not from the same link you clicked. Call your bank right away and tell them your account may be compromised. They can freeze transactions and help you recover. Check your credit report to make sure no one has opened new accounts in your name. Report the scam to the proper authorities. In the US, you can contact the Federal Trade Commission or the FBI's Internet Crime Complaint Center. Reporting helps protect others. Remember, the sooner you act, the more you can limit the damage. Let me share a real example. A grandmother in Florida received a text message saying her bank account was locked. She clicked the link, logged in, and within minutes, the criminals drained several $1,000s. She felt embarrassed and didn't tell her family until days later. By then, it was much harder to recover the money. But here's another story. An older gentleman in Ohio got a call from someone claiming to be from his bank. They asked for his one-time code. He paused, remembered the advice he'd heard, that banks never ask for codes over the phone, and he hung up. Then he called the bank using the number on his card. Sure enough, it was a scam. Because he stayed calm and trusted his instincts, he kept his money safe. These stories remind us, scams are everywhere, but awareness is the best defense. My friends, your money, your identity, and your peace of mind are valuable. Don't let scammers steal them. If you remember just 3 things from today, let them be these. Never click links in suspicious messages, never share your passwords or codes, and always talk with someone you trust if you're unsure. And one more thing, let's fight back together by spreading awareness. Please, if this podcast has helped you, hit the like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe to this channel. Every time you do, you help another senior learn how to stay safe. Phishing and account takeover scams are powerful weapons in the hands of criminals. But with knowledge, calm thinking, and a little community support, we can stay one step ahead. Thank you for spending this time with me. Stay safe, stay informed, and remember, you are never alone in this fight. Until next time, this is your friend signing off.